Good morning, everyone. Just kind of getting all the information on there, all the numbers that we're looking for. All right, guys. Just so you know, we do have news this morning. And I feel like we're kind of in a similar setup as yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember how yesterday we pointed out that big fair value gap to the upside. Once we got into that gap, we filled that gap before we had to sell off. So definitely something to watch this morning. And I think that almost puts it in the same range as that 43 to 47. If that holds, you got that 66, 67 up next on the ES. So if you're looking at the split charts, the charts on the bottom is the ES, and the one on the top is your 1 minute NQ. Actually, we'll just make it. Almost pretty much the same. Yesterday, we were kind of bouncing off a huge fair value gap to the upside, and pretty much the same thing today. We do have 3-star news. It is PMI numbers, manufacturer numbers. So don't really know what to expect for that first 30 minutes. You know, sometimes before news, the market can just kind of be going back and forth. And I don't even feel like we offered any setups yesterday. Actually, I think I ended up taking trades after I got off stream yesterday. And I ended up getting over $200 yesterday because we actually started having movement yesterday after lunch. And I always feel like that's the case. Anytime you got big movement overnight, the New York session's going to suck. So your highs are up here at the 830s. So we could run those highs first. And that would almost fill in that fair value gap. Oh, wait, that's not the highs. Let's see here. We're already at the highs. That's what it is. We're at the highs. Put that up a little bit more. What's up, Andy? Hopefully you're surviving cold weather. Woo! Nice quick test into that gap. Let's see if that gap holds here. If the bottom of this gap can hold, I feel like we should possibly get a nice little push back down into the 740s. But if we fill the gap, we start getting inside this gap, we're going to look for us to a move up to the 50s. Yesterday was pretty nasty price action. I mean, we had like just nasty bodies with huge wicks. The wicks is what was destroying yesterday. Those wicks were hard to trade. So we are also at that 43 to 47 support level for the ES. If we can find support at 43 to 47, like I said, next move up is going to be the 66 per Adam Benzine. Ooh, gotta sneeze. Goodness, sorry about that. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Ugh. So far, no setups. First thing, I mean, it's only been a couple minutes, so I feel like we're gonna have to probably wait till after 10. That was a nice 21.50 bounce. But there was no separation in between two. But that's the highs. Your lows are, so might want them lows first. Lows is all the way back down at 715s. Excuse me. Andy, do you live in a cold state, or is it fairly warm where you're at? Oh, if we lose the 50 EMA, you're looking at probably your VWAP and your 200. And also, if you look over here on the hour chart, you can kind of get an idea where we could pull back to the 47s, 41s. There's your 200 touch. We should get the VWAP touch. That would put the 1 hour down to the. Let's see if we get a VWAP bounce. If we lose 41, your next target down is going to be 27. $35. There's your 5-minute candle. Let me see what. All right, didn't quite get those 27s. Pretty close, pretty close. Measure 5 minutes. A little 5-minute bounce, man. The 1 hour just lost the, trying to get below the 27. Man, if we get below that 27 on the hour chart, man, we could go all the way to the 660s. I'd like to see some kind of pullback here. Do we get above the 41 here? That's your I'm just going for 50. I think we could hit the 60s. I was just looking for 50 points. I figured that's more than enough. Or is that 40 points? I'm sorry, 40 points. Oh, well, we had to settle for 20. So I took that off the hour chart. Kind of was mentioning that where we broke those 27s. We pulled back, retested the 9 EMA on the hour chart, and it held. And that's where I got long as soon as I saw it hold and started kind of pushing back down in. I still believe the 60s is a target for your on the way down. And that kind of panned out too, where this held. And that was on an eval account We have not taken a funded account yet. We're going to probably wait till after 10 o'clock before we look for any kind of funded trade. We may try some trades on these later. Got a couple new evals from those 90% sell that Apex has. So we got 3 Apex evals. I had 4, but I failed one yesterday by YOLO in one. Getting a nice little bear flag set up here. If we can, I wouldn't mind seeing a push back up into the 40s again. Draw us a little bear flag and look for another long or short. Preferably one back into the VWAP would be the nicer pullback, but what is that? Right now this is the 21 at the 27. Right now that 1 hour is retesting the 9 EMA back to the upside. Just got to be careful with that pivot there. Where's the... VWAP session mid. What time is it? We still got 15 minutes before new setup. That's also the close of the 5-minute candle there too. Man, that was a 20 touch too. Hours. ES is looking like it's bullish. The ES looks bullish, where the NQ is kind of in the middle. All right, we'll stick these off to the side. So I did something a little different with the charts. I did this by accident one day and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I had to Google it again. So how you can split your charts in half on Ninja, where you can kind of watch the ES and NASDAQ at the same time. Wow. The 1 hour is starting to look super bullish again. I say above 95 here. We are going to the 50s. Let's see if we get some kind of pullback. Maybe we can get a little bull flag here. Little bull flag set up. We're at the opening range low at the 87s. Excuse me. All right, we got our 15-minute set. I want to see this 50 hold. I don't know if it's just best to wait for the charts to kind of level back out, because right now you kind of have all of your EMAs on top of each other, and so usually if that's the case, you'll start getting some choppy action. Whew. Excuse me, guys. Is it cold where everyone else is at today? Because it is like freaking in the teens here today, man. It is freezing. Unless you spread these candles out, you don't really get a idea about how big they are. We still got 10 minutes before the PMI numbers release. Hopefully this one trade here wasn't really all we're going to get this morning. That's going to suck because I took that on the eval instead of a funded. Getting a pretty decent little pullback here on the ES too. So if you're just joining us, I do have the chart split a little bit today. So the charts on the bottom, this is your ES charts, and the ones on top is your NQ. All right, so if you're new here, the little square that's on the screen, that's the last 10 minutes of the hour macro. Hopefully the 3-star news won't jack up the charts too bad. Mm. That was a nice rip off that 50% pullback. This session mid here, this is an indicator that kind of marks out your 50% of the move. And these 30-point rips are insane. Like I said, I think if we can get back into this gap to the upside, which is above 95, we could easily fill in that gap all the way up to the 850s on the 1 hour chart. It was pretty much the same as yesterday. We had the big gap to the upside. We ended up filling that gap, then selling right back off. So that's your opening range low here. So we always run into support there. Most time if you get above that, we will actually kind of stay above it a little bit. Let's see if it holds. Yeah. Still got about 7 minutes left before the 10 o'clock news. Mm. Besides the little moves we have this morning, I mean, we turned it into just quite ugly looking setup. Like, you know, just pretty much just the way the setups of the charts. I mean, there's really no setup in this mess here. Unless you're just kind of taking reactions off of these EMAs. I mean, we're still technically inside this 5-minute candle. I'm kind of right. Want to see what kind of price, kind of reaction we get here at the 750s. This is your 50% pullback. And that's also around your 9 EMA on the hour chart here. I mean, look at this huge wick on the 1 hour. I mean, it's basically No body on the 1 hour. It's just all wick. This is the 15 minutes. 2 minutes. See if we can get below this 50%. I was hoping for just right below it, then retest it, but it just went right through it. Yeah, I couldn't pull it. There's your VWAP touch. I mean, it looks like we definitely got some equal lows down at the 95s. Because the candles are so big, it's so hard to get an entry on some of these large candles like this. Eh. Be careful if you are in this trade. We got about a minute and a half before the news play. Yeah. All right, guys, 1 minute. That one was so tempting to take there once we broke this 50% mark here. All right, 30 seconds for 10 o'clock news. I'm hoping news doesn't mess up the charts, though, personally. All right, there's that 60 touch. Ooh. That was the 60 swing. Yesterday evening low, not the low, but we had another swing sitting at 50s. Damn. was a 100-point move to the downside off of this freaking session mid. It was 10 o'clock news, Java. Damn. So the ES just got stopped at the 604s. Waiting to see what happens with the ES here. Why didn't that let me tell you? Someone's must be taking that off account. Oh, I see what's going on. I didn't know if we would pull back and retest the 16s on the ES. Eh. That was the retest of the 16. Damn. All right, here we're going to be looking to see if the 04s, if we lose these 04s. All right, there comes these 04s. Another retest of the 04s. Come on, what are you doing? Yes. I mean, the hour chart's just next one down is going to be 550s if you're looking at the next swing. At least 575s. So we keep retesting those 04s on the ES. That's kind of where we're getting stuck at. All right, trying to. Mm. And this thing's still just selling. There's the bottom of the next gap. Look at there. Boom. Hit that swing and bounced. We want to see if the ES can reclaim the 04s. That's kind of what you want to see. Between that 97 to 04, I think it's going to be kind of choppy on the ES. We'll have to either lose the 97 or reclaim the 50 or 6,004. All right, there's that 97. Looks like we're trying to lose it. Unfortunately, we just got to sit here and be patient and wait for some kind of pullback before we can look for entry. Let's see. Wow, this. I don't know if this is going to give us an entry. So there's your next swing. If that swing breaks, it looks like there was a lot of support on your 1 hour chart here. I think that's where we had all that choppiness at yesterday. The 500s. So that hold up there was the 97 that we had talked about. Well, that we were mentioning. If you look at these levels, I mean, if you get these levels, I mean, they really help you out a lot. They kind of keep you from taking trades around these levels. So that 97 is what we're trying to lose. What's up, Trader G? How are you doing today? Sorry about that. I got so focused on charts I wouldn't even pay attention to the chat this morning. Yeah, we took a nice 40-point trade while ago. We've taken 2. Then the trade before that was just a 10-point trade. No funded account trades though. No funded account trades. That's what I'm kind of hoping we find now is a funded account trade. All right, so this is that 04. I know I was hoping for a little bit deeper. Man, I like to see us get above that 04 trader, then lose it. I want to see us maybe retouch the 40s up here on the. All right, so another retest of the 04s. Like I said, the 97 is your next support down. Come on, let's get one more bounce off this 97. A little fake out above the 04s, then sell off. So this is what sucks. If you do not get a good entry, these close stop losses that I'm running, this makes it very, very tough to trade. The ES is also back at that swing. Not the ES, but on the 1 hour chart. If you around those 550s, there's a swing. There's a lot of support between the 550s and the 500s. Man, that hour chart just looks like it's just downtown. We still got about 15 more minutes for the initial balance is set. Did you get any time off the first of the year, Trader G? Oh, you were long. I'm sorry. I didn't notice you said you blew your account, Java. You were long on that news play? Wow, that is crazy. That's like a 70-point move. You were long during the news. Yeah, I try to put that in the chat to help remind people about the news. There's nothing worse than getting caught in the news play. You're at the mercy of the charts. All right, here comes all that choppiness that we had yesterday. This choppy area that we had yesterday on the 1 hour. If you kind of go back and look at your 1 hour chart from yesterday, you can see we consolidated this whole area yesterday. So it definitely looks like 500 is the target down. You want to trade more? I'm just trying to be a little bit more consistent. That's kind of like my goal for this year. And to take more trades on funded accounts. All right, there's our 9 hit. I mean, really, this was an 80-point move, and it doesn't even look like it. These candles are insane. One thing that sucks is that freaking pivot down there. There's the 20. We're at the 04s. It looks so bullish. That's scary to take that bounce off of that 20 there. I don't trust that one. It was supposed to be instants and it just did not go. Come on. Come on. Damn it. I don't think I hit it. Did I hit it? I can't even tell. No, I didn't. It happened so quickly. I don't understand what that was. Damn it. 04 made it got me. I was trying to take that off the 04 on the freaking ES. These candles are so big, it makes it so tough. Damn it. I'm about to get stopped out. Son of a beam got stuck right there. All right, there we go. Come on, 04s. Need the 40. We figured we got 16 up there we could go to. Oh well. All right, so I was being overly cautious because we took that on our funded account. That's why we were trading it that way. And plus we were copy trading. I think we get the 40, but I didn't want to give up what profit I already had. It actually cost me there because I had some slippage because I was copy trading. Instead of getting the $400, some reason it slipped and put me in the hole a while ago. As you can see, we're up 108 on that one. So we're about 3 trades away from a payout on this account here. So the goal is once I get to that 26,600, we're going to just, like I said, really focus on funded accounts, and we want to get up to 5. And that trade was off of the 4, and I think that's why we had so much crazy action there. So we lost the 604. So you would, right here, you want to see us retest the 16. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Did we get up to 40? Did we hit my target of the 40? Oh, let me see. No, we never did hit the 40. All right, let me get off the funded, and we're going to go back to evals. Man, I like this short. The only thing I don't like about it is we're heading right back into that support of the 04s. Nope, didn't trigger, guys. Stressful. I got to get more comfortable with PAs. I still get stressed with these freaking PA accounts. I want to say that was the first. No, I took a funded a trade on Monday. Wait, what's the day? No, Thursday was the last one because I had to take my wife to a doctor's appointment on Friday, so I didn't trade Friday morning. Oh, we're losing that 04s trader. Man, I really wanted this inversion play to be like just print right below it so we could look for a short, but the close is freaking way down there. Man, I bet you this is, if we continue down, this is where we probably continue to the 500s. And you're running into this IBL breakout. Man, been nice to get short up in this area here. But when this candle pretty much was kind of like a dirty close, I stayed away from it. All right, so we're back at that 97. Here comes your IBH here, or your IBL at the 24s. I feel like it's going to explode through this too. Let's see. I mean, I definitely feel like 500's the target. There's a wick down there. Also, there's a swing point sitting at the 500s. Yeah. All right. All right. Nice. got that IBL bounce. I actually took that on a funded account with 2 micros. Ended up picking an extra $60. This was that one I was having slippage on, so I just traded it by itself. So nice. All right, now we're really gonna get away from these freaking fundeds. Hopefully this is a nice little bear flag setup. Like to get a nice little pullback, make a bear flag, look for another short. For anybody that wants this indicator, I have it free in the Discord. If anybody likes trading or just knowing where your IBL is, its initial balance low. It also has the session mid on here, which is a good point too. It's like a 50% pullback of the total move. Oh man, that's another retest. That was another bounce off of that IBH for 20 points. That is just insane. That thing paid twice. I just didn't like the way the candles looked. They were just ugly candles, so it's really hard to get an entry off of that. So we got a pretty big swing on the NQ. I mean on the ES. At the 88s. That's kind of pretty big line in the sand. The per Manzini, if we lose 88, we could definitely dump. As you can hit it, we done hit it twice already. What's up, Outer? Today's was a little bit better for me than yesterday. Yesterday's setups were tough to trade. I didn't take any fair value gap trades. I was looking at this failed inversion gap trade here I have marked out, But this candle was so big of momentum through it that your stop loss would have had to been like freaking 30 points. So there was just no way for me to take it. Now, I was looking for longs this morning. If the only way I was looking for longs, which we talked about it a little bit pre-market. Well, I put it in the chat. So basically, if you look over here on the 1 hour chart, if we were able to get up inside this fair value gap here, I was going to look for longs. So it was pretty much the same setup as yesterday. Except for yesterday, we did fill in that gap, but it was just an ugly move higher. Then I took another little trade off of this IBH bounce right here. So we pulled back. We went below the IBL. We pushed into the IBL, and I got short here with 2 micros on a funded. So, I mean, we're not up a lot, but we've taken a lot of different trades. So these 3 are the funded accounts. So we're only 3 trades away from a payout, or 3 winning trades. Hopefully, if it continues. This is a fairly 90% eval. This is a fairly new. I blew an eval yesterday, YOLO an account, because I was trying to get an extra funded account, not trading it, just YOLOing it. So that's what this one is. Then the other one, we're about halfway there because we took a loss on it yesterday too. Yesterday was a pretty rough day for me trading. It seems like it was hard. So that's why I had to just walk away. I was able to at least find like a nice little winner right after lunch, but I wasn't streaming. Woo, we just lost that 88 swing. Man, where could we go? Let's take a look at the hour chart. You can always find you some targets with this hour. Just kind of go over to the hour. If we continue, man, I don't think we'll get 200 point sell off. Holy crap, that is insane. Looks like we have another big fair value. Well, no, that one's been filled. I was trying to look at these swings because a lot of times we fill in these swings. So we got another little bunch of support down at the 350s, so that could be another target. So I mean, it's only 75 points. Wow, we lost to 78 and we're just downtown. Or 88. I'm sorry, we lost to 88 and it's just downtown. All right, let's see if we can get some kind of pullback back into those like 88, 90 area on the ES, and maybe we can look for a short there. You know, it's like I'm saying pull back up to the freaking 20, but man, we're at like 100 points. That's a 100-point sell-off of that IBH this morning. We never even, if you would have got shorted the IBH, it never even went back red. But, you know, you just don't know when you're going to get those. That's why you have to just take those. Some days you'll win, some days you'll lose, but you have to anticipate these bigger moves to make up for your smaller losses. So far, we're 2 for 2 on the fundeds. I need to get that wrote down. I keep looking for a pen, or I say I need to find my pen because I don't know, my wife used a pen one day and I don't think I've got it. I never did bring it back in here. Because I've been trying to mark down all my winning. I don't really care as much about evals, but I do keep track of my funded trades. So if I started last month, if you go back and I went back and looked, I mean, I really didn't even take a lot of funded trades just because it was hard last month because we had rollover week, and plus I didn't take any trades during the Christmas week. So before that, I think if you look at those 3 weeks in December, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 winning trades with 2 losing trades. And that's on funded. I struggle with these type of breakout moves whenever we consolidate like this. Dun, dun. So starting now, we're going to knock it down to 3 micros and just trade 3 micros. This way, the most we can lose is $60 per trade. Oh, goodness. Ooh, excuse me. Man, my wife bought me the Amber coffee mug. For anybody that's a slow coffee drinker, this thing will keep your coffee hot forever. Like, I poured this cup of coffee at 8 o'clock this morning. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. This crap is still hot. It's called Amber coffee mug. E-Amber, or E-M-B-E-R. No, I think it only has about an hour battery in it, outer. Hour or 2 battery. What makes it nice is that you can Bluetooth it through your phone through an app, and you can adjust how long you wanted to keep it hot for, or you can actually adjust the temperature. If it's too hot, you can lower the temperature. I mean, it's pretty crazy all the different things you can do with a freaking coffee mug. All right, guys. So nothing really to do. We're just here, just kind of consolidating sideways. I mean, we're heading into the what, 11 o'clock, or yeah, 11. Usually when we consolidate sideways like this, usually you don't get a bear flag setup. You just get a breakout. If you do not spread the candles out, you don't realize how big these candles are today. I mean, that was almost a 40-point candle for the 1 minutes. I mean, that's pretty big when you get 1 minute candles that are 40 points. Also, guys, when you first come in the morning, just go back up here at the top of the chat. I'll put any type of news in here. Manzini's levels that he's looking for today. As you can see, I mean, it worked out fine for Bull's case. We needed to hold the 60-16. We lost the 16. The next one down was 97. So we lost 97. And I'd have to go back and look and see what the next level for that is. And if you're Bulls, you would have needed a 16 to hold. Then your next level up would have been 43-47, which I think that one happened overnight. But we never did really get above those levels there, because then we would have been looking for 66-77. Right now, I'm just kind of waiting for a bear flag setup if we're going to stay short. What's up, brother? How are you doing today? Yeah, that's the only that it makes me struggle, because I like to use a 10-point stop loss, brother. So when you got these like big 20, 30, 40-point candles, it is so hard, because that's usually the type of candle that'll wreck me. That's me. I'm just strictly evals now, brother. No more funded account trades to me. We're going to keep our funded accounts today. I still didn't quite get one to $100. It was just sitting at 77, but the other two are over 100. So that was the bottom of this gap. I would think that we'd want to get this gap fill. You smell a 9. Pull back to the 9s. I'm waiting to see what happens with this 20 EMA here, or if we push through this gap here. We hit the 20 on the ES, like right on the money there, but pull back, but it's still going. So kind of waiting to see what happens here first. Like I said, these are just evals with $60 in them. I may do it a little bit more on this one just because the candles have been big. I want to see if this gap holds. Not liking this one. Wanted to see it go. Damn it. There it goes. It had me a little worried there for a minute. I'm going to look for the IBH retest. We're at the 88s. I don't know. Let's see. We're back at that one major support level for the 88s. That's that huge sell-off we had at the 88s there. Damn. No close above the gap either. Oh, barely. I mean, it's right there at it. That was really supposed to be the entry if you're doing the inversion. I mean, really, it didn't. It's still a wick inside that thing. Yeah, I'm on break even already. Oh, you moved your stop to break even. Okay, nice. Yeah, there's nothing better than a nice free trade. I'm looking for the IBL retest up at the 24s, so that's why I chose about 9 points off of that target. All right, we'll take 20 points out of that move just in case we don't get it. Yeah. All right. All right, there's your IBH. See that nice quick test? 10 points. Hard. Woo. That was 20 points on a rip off of that IBL. There was no way to enter that by smashing the buttons. You would have had to have a resting order for that to work. So that, like I said, we're just back to trading evals. I put this eval over 200 for the day. That 88 had me a little worried. I mean, I wonder if we just move on back up since we reclaimed that 88. Let me find another account to trade. So I'm not trading this one. All my accounts are kind of just mixed up at the moment. All right. Man, even if we pull back to retest the freaking 20 here, I mean, shoot, that's still freaking, what, 20, 25 points down? All right. Nice outer. Wow, dude. Are you still shooting for the 60 outer? I think you still could get that 60. As long as we stay above this 24, we're going to have to start looking for longs again. And plus, we just got back above 97. 04. If we get back above the 04, man, but damn, we definitely need some kind of pullback here. I won't consider it short unless we get back below that 24 Java. That's kind of what I was looking at. I didn't know if maybe we get a nice pullback back into our 9 and 21 here. Thank you, Mark. Nice recovery trade there, Outer. What was that right there? Man, if you can buy in at the bottom of these candles, no pullbacks below the previous candles. That's pretty insane for 1 minute candles. So this bounce, this is your 604 bounce. This is where this bounce is coming from off the ES. So here, I would think we'd get a nice little trade, maybe a pullback back into the 97s. And then you can definitely look for a long if we can pull back, retest the 97s. Or the other option is push above the 604, then retest the 604, and it holds to go long. So we'll see what happens with the ES here. So ES is trying to get through those 604s. Man, I feel like this is gonna be our one good trade day this week. I the way I've been doing my funded accounts, I've only been getting maybe 2 days a week for most part, 3 max. All right, like I said, 97. Let's see if we get the 97. I want to see 97 hold and 24 hold at this IBL. If you're still looking for longs. Woo. Let me try this. This, like I said, we're just on 3 micros, risking $60. The only thing that could stop us, we're above this pivot if we run into these 04s too quick. I was hoping of damn it. We hit those 4s too quick. Let's see if we can get back in that one. We hit those freaking 4s and just dumped. Smash that freaking man. I was hoping for a big runner on that one contract. All right, we're going to lower our risk back down to just 2. This way, if we do take a loss from trading it aggressively, we won't lose this. But we're down just risking $40. So that last trade, we were risking 60. Then we upped it to 7. So I had to make back the $60 we lost. So we're only up 67. So now we're going to go back down to 2 micros and trade 2 micros here. We keep pulling back, retesting that 67. So what sucks is when we get trapped between 2 levels on the ES, this is the kind of price action we can expect. I thought we were going to break out of that 04. That's why I got long a while ago, but we pulled up, hit the 04, and just literally pulled back to the 97 area. That's where I took the long back off of the 97 on that previous one. So I don't know. It's almost like I almost want to get long again. But like I said, we're only risking $40 per trade now. Damn it, we hit that 04. Come on. Ah. Come on, hold it. Struggling to move up out of this area. May come back and stop us out. But like I said, we're on 2 micros. We're risking $40 per trade at the moment. So that knocked us back down to 25. We're going to trade a little bit more aggressive since we're just using a few micros. I may just wait for us to have to get out of this range because that's what's holding me up is this 97 to 604 range. All right, retesting that area again. But man, I just do not want to be big. Where's the 200 at? We're still, should still be actually looking for shorts. We're below the 200 moving average. Come on, what are we doing here? I mean, it looks like it's creating a little bull flag here. Nope. All right, losing the 97s. What sucks is we probably won't be able to get that because it's going to go so fast if we do lose it hard. Don't know if we're going to get a retest of that 88. Like to see a pullback to the 90. Oh, damn it. Nope. That was a nasty little pullback. There's the 88. That's where we're bouncing. Don't really know what it's going to do now. So we're just kind of trapped in this range. Let's see if we get back above 97s again. May look for long up to the 04s. Well, this thing's being dirty, isn't it? Oh. So I'm either going to wait for us to break the 88 or break back above the 97. Because that was another retest of the 97. Look, we hit the 97 on the dot there. About 3 more points. Let's see. Just got to be patient. We're just waiting, like I said. We're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with this 97 level. Or 88 level. As you can see, that's our range at the moment on the ES. And those are support levels for Mazzini. time was it? 11, 11:15. What is Nutty short? Is that what it is? Yeah, Nutty's short over there. He's looking for a short. I don't remember how many points. I've taken multiple trades, Caesar. We're still green on all of our accounts. All right, there's the 88 bounce. Like I said, we're waiting for either the 87 or 88 to fail or the 97. So that's that. Those are the two levels that we're waiting to see what's going to happen. I copy traded my fund today. Then we took another little. I was getting some slippage on my funded copy trading today, and I haven't done that in a while. But I got some slippage on this one. I had to manually close it because it didn't close the account, and it put about $50 in the hole. So I took 2 trades on this funded account here. So until we get above the 97, I'm going to look for longs above 97. And then if you are in a long, you have to anticipate that 6,004 because we could get stuck there. That's where I got stuck on that previous trade. Oh. We retested 88. So, I mean, we hit 88 right on the nail there. So. All right. I'm thinking 97 and that pivot's about the same spot. For 547 is your midpoint level. Oh, dang it. Oh, I got that 97. I saw us breaking above it. I thought we were going to get it. Woo, Look at that 97. It's freaking. I don't know if this is going to be the retest of the 88 again. Let's see. Okay. Let's say I could get my head ripped off on this one. Or get my face ripped off because we hit that freaking 88 and bounced again. Doesn't look like a runner didn't get anything. We'll see if we can jump back in on a few more micros here if we lose this 88 here. Oh, you think with the London close we may get a big move down? Technically, we're still trapped between this 88 and 97. As you can see, that's where all the issues are coming from. God. I done tried this long twice and got burned on it. Watch this. The one time I don't try it, we're going to go up 100 points. I even waited for us to get above the pivot. Yeah, I know. It's going to try it again. I may risk 40 bucks and try it again. We're already at break even. We just want to break even fairly quick, just below that pivot. All right. I hit 9 because both of my things are at break even. Damn it. We hit. That sucks. We hit 9 and. Yeah, I feel like I should have got my 10 points. There it goes. Rocket ship. Let's see. Luckily, I kept my losses fairly small. That finally pushed us over $100 on that account, but I think after fees, we're sitting at, what, 88? Oh, no. What is up with these wicks? That was like almost a 20-point wick. Damn it. All right, let's see. Let's see if we retest the 20, the 50, and the 9. especially if the ES can hold this area to try to push back up. Like I said, guys, we're back. We're just down to trading 2 micros. So we're risking $40 per trade at the moment. So we are going to be taking more aggressive trades. We'll lock in some points off of this. If we get above that 604, man, we could just go to the moon here. Ah, come on. All right, let's see what happens with this retest of 97. I want to see retest, hold, and move back up. It looks like it wants to hold. Come on, hold. Will that push us back down? That makes. I use such a small stop loss, man. It hits me quick sometimes. Yeah, shoot, we're losing 97. This volatility is nuts right now, guys. I mean, this thing is just whipping so hard. We bounced off that 88 again. Doesn't look like our runner's going to get anything. So if you're just joining us, we are taking a little bit more aggressive trades just because we're trading with just 2 micros at the moment. So we're just taking more aggressive trades. I'm not over leveraging, so there's no way for me to blow up my account trading 2 micros. We're already green for the day. We're just trying to add to our profit if we can with a couple micros. I'm looking for that 40 or 50 point big move is what I'm wanting. There's a 97. God, we reclaimed the 97. Ooh, I got a 10-point stop loss, guys, so my stop loss is not very big. We've gotten murdered in fees with this account today because technically it only shows us up like, what, 56 or 30 bucks. So fees have been killing us. All these micros we've been trading on this eval here. This is one of the 90% evals we got from Apex when they had that sell. So that's why we're over here trying to trade this super aggressive. If we don't lose the IBHL here, we'll probably even pull back a little bit higher. Let's see if we, all right, we got the 9. Yeah, we're still just trapped between this freaking 88. I feel like if we lose this 88, we should have a big dump. Let's see. Oh, did it just miss my target by like freaking, what did that miss? Oh, 85. I was trying to shoot for a 40-point move. If 88 holds, we should get it. I just don't know if this is a fake breakdown to 88. That's the only thing you have to consider if you're looking at shorts here. Okay, we got the target. And it could just sell completely off if we do not reclaim that 88 here. Really, that's what I should have been waiting for this whole time, but we were just trading with low risk. Oh, why didn't that close? Oh, I guess it was some kind of delay on the close there. That was weird. Nice. After a little bit back and forth with this account, because that's the ones that we've been taking these losses on, we almost got up to $200 for the day on this account here. Even though if you track fees, it's about $40 in fees. We'll knock it back down to 2 micros again. And if 88 holds, we may look for another short. We're tapping the 88. I would think we pull back and possibly retest the, what, 97s? I don't know if this was a failed breakdown of the 88 level. So what we're mainly doing right here is we've been trading Adam and Zini levels. This is why there's not really been setups on the NQ. Hoping we get that another retest of the 97 here. I'm going to take some of our risk off just in case it, oh, never mind. It didn't pull back. It went. All right, here's the next line in the sand here at the 97s. All right, we broke the 97s. Next level up is going to be your 6004s. If we can print above this pivot, that's where I'm going to move my stop loss to. This way we don't lose everything on this runner. Ah, come on. Man, this range has been brutal between this 88 and 98, 97 area. Ah, couldn't hit it quick enough. Ah. Still at 193 on this account that we're trading. So if you're just joining us over here, we are trading this eval super aggressive just with 2 micros. We bounced right off the 88. Let's see. Just seeing if this area holds. I thought this inversion gap play would give us something, but it didn't. Probably because we didn't make a high. Yeah, I was thinking about retaking this gap here. Yeah, it hit it. So what we're doing, I have an ATM strategy set up where I take one contract off at 10 points and I try to get a runner of 30 to 40 points. Right now we're kind of running into a little 500 drama. Yeah. I'm hoping this wick right here will save us. I got it right above this previous candle wick. If anything, just hit that, then pull back. Nope. I think that pushed us back over 200. So that pushed us back over 200 again. What sucks is, man, when we lose that 88, if we lose it this again, it could just be downtown again. Are you still in the short, Crypto? Did you take that short? All right, guys, this split chart, this is the ES here on the bottom, and this is the NQ at the top. I just figured out how to do that, I think, today. How to split the charts without moving the other chart over. Yeah, it was no A setup at all. Whew. Crypto, we're only 3 trades away, or 2, depending on a runner, for a payout with Apex. Look at this. We pretty much have been consolidating for almost a whole hour. We started about 10:10, and this is our range here. These are the ranges that I've been talking about, the 97 to 98. This is why I really said I shouldn't be looking for any trades unless we can lose the 88 or take over the 97. The way I plan on doing it, crypto, is I'm gonna do $500 withdrawals. My goal was to get 5+ accounts in fundeds and get them all to that level, and hopefully eventually I can just make it where I only need 5 winning trades a month, between 5 accounts to 10 accounts. King, I don't really think about long term since we just trade day to day. Like usually I don't even think about what the market's doing if I'm not on there because I just trade the moment. And that's only because prop firms that we're using don't allow you to hold trades overnight. So there's really no reason for me to look for swing trades where I'm holding trades. I just have to get all my accounts to that level though, crypto, because we only have 3 funded trades. And today we copy traded. I tried to I YOLO'd a eval yesterday, but I blew it. So I didn't. Today probably would have been a better day to YOLO. I wasn't paying attention. We lost at 88. Ah, shoot. Ran over my cord. It's just going to take me time to get all my accounts to the payout because I'd have to get at least 5 counts to pay out to do that. You thinking maybe a slow grind? Now it'd be nice if we can get a nice little bear flag set up here. I mean, we got a a nice little U shape, get a nice little pullback, and look for a breakout to the down. I don't know about a breakout, but a move. Yeah, it finally got rid of that 88 level, but it's just been slow moving down. Next level for the ES down is going to be your 74. What was that, a 50-point move off of this from earlier? Man, we left a lot on the board, didn't we? Because we got short on this candle here, right? Earlier? Yeah, I thought we did. It was either that one or this one. Might have been this one here. I can't remember. I think it was this one. Because I don't think the runner got anything. Yeah, it was this one. Hopefully sometime in the near future we can get that really big runner on our funded accounts. That's something that we have not been getting, like that 30-40 point runner. Okay, so this is where we consolidated at earlier. What, 20s? So I'm waiting on some kind of a bear flag setup where we pull back into this area and draw a little trend line and kind of take the breakout. It was definitely a little bit easier to trade this today than it was yesterday morning because I struggled yesterday morning. Oh, you didn't take none of Manzini's levels trades this morning, trader? I think almost every single my NQ trades were I was trading off of Mazzini levels this morning. I didn't even really have that many setups on the NQ. But a lot of them were that aggressive trading that we were doing a while ago with 2 micros. Yeah, that's where I was getting caught on a lot of my trades too, because we were trapped between that 88 and 97, and I kept thinking we were going to get breakouts. Above 97. Outer, I'm pretty sure if I wasn't streaming, I probably wouldn't be sitting here probably taking as many trades as I do. Usually, when I wasn't streaming, I'd be like the rest of you guys. I would just be either watching someone else trade or just hanging out in some other lobby. So that's why I kind of let you guys know that these are a little bit more high risker trades on very low. Like I said, I'm risking $40 per trade at the moment. So even if I lose the trade, it's not like it's devastating to my account. I try to make sure I get in the green first trader before I start doing it, and then just risk some of the profit that we make on these evals. Oh, no. I don't know what the deal. I've had that happen multiple times. I don't know because I haven't adjusted it. Maybe that's what it is. No, no eating. I don't know if because maybe I'm shaking the desk. I'm not really sure what's going on. Ooh, didn't quite get that 20 pull back there. Come on. I think that's done it almost every day this week. I've had to change my camera like to that. Let me see. That's wait, that side of me to my left. I guess it's kind of backwards because you guys are looking at me. My wife bought me a electrical bike for Christmas, so and I have it in this room in here. Come on, 20. just trying to be patient and wait and make sure we're not going to get a 21 EMA pullback here. So like I said, we're risking $40 on this trade. And since it's moving so slow down above below, if we get below 40, I may even go to break even since it's kind of slow moving here. Because we may have to have that 21 EMA pullback. You don't like seeing the shorts be on a struggle bus moving down. You just want it to go. Man, we're just struggling to get 10 points. We're stopped at a level on the ES. Never mind. All right, so now we'll wait for the, let's see if we can get the 21 pullback now. So we pretty much just went to break even on that one. Didn't really get the full 10 points. I think we got up to about 7 or 8 points, but we didn't get the full 10. Oh, is this thing gonna go now? After this thing come back and stop me out? Dirty, dirty, dirty. That sucks. But that's just what you have to do when you play with the type stop loss. You get either stopped out or break even quite a bit. So now what I'm gonna do, if we get another entry, we gotta wait for the 21 touch. I haven't really looked over at the hour chart and see if that was like some kind of other level here. All right, so we are inside of a big fair value gap on that one. No, it's not. I'm sorry, that's not a fair value gap. That is a I think that was the opening hour range from yesterday at the 34. So that's why we were struggling to move through that spot. Not yesterday, but on the 4th. The 4th or the 3rd. Or maybe that was last week. When was the, let's see. Was the first last Wednesday? I feel like maybe it was last Wednesday. We hit the top there. That was the initial balance there from a couple days ago. Yeah, I know what you mean. The eval trading's always easy, man. It's the PA accounts that get you. On the evals, you can put your big boy pants on and take those more aggressive trades. But when you're trading fundeds, you're a little bit more not as aggressive. All right, let's see if we can get that 20 touch. No, it didn't. I mean, we got there right at it. Ah, shoot. I missed that one by a bunch. We should have been short back up there, little right under 50. Right as soon as we got there, right at the bottom of that 20. I hesitated. Then we already sold down almost, what, 30 points, 20 points off of that 20 touch. That 20 touch is paying the bills. Uh-oh, did my camera freeze? No, it didn't. Most time you can almost put resting orders sitting up here at these 21 EMAs, and you can get almost 10 points every time doing that. Especially on the very first pullback. And that would have been your very first pullback of the 21 EMA. I'm wondering if this is going to be like a reversal here. So what I'd like to see is us to sell through the 20 here, pull back, retest the 9, then go higher. A lot of times that's kind of what you'll get sometimes. So we push through the 20. Let's see. Don't know if we're going to get the retest. I'd like to see, oh man. I wanted to see a retest of the 9, like push back down to this area then go higher. That way you know it's going to hold. All right. Come on. Nope. I don't know if it's going to give it to us. It looks like it's on the struggle bus. All right. There's the retest of the non-EMA. Like I said, guys, we're just risking $40 per trade on these. I've been liking this type of setup a little bit more lately. All right, break even. Well, I might just do a little below the 20 here. Just because it's that time of the day where we struggle just to get 10 points. Ooh, called that one. Nice. All right, we're gonna take our profit at the 50 because usually we'll hit the 50, then reverse. And that's your 50 ENA here. I may risk a little bit because we could completely sell back down. Or EMA. We get above that 50. Definitely straight up here. It's just one micro, so we'll risk 4 points, which is about $8. Hopefully the 20 will hold because the 9 held. Now the 20 needs to hold. Then hopefully we'll continue higher. But it could pull down here, run this wick here. That's another spot it could run, but I'm not going to risk that much. And that's looking like what's probably going to happen. It's probably going to run this wick. Yep, it's going to run this wick here. Right there. Oh, that's gonna be dirty if that came back, stop me out, then go. So that would have been your 50 EMA. Let's see if we run this wick here to move back up higher. So right now that pretty much puts equal lows sitting there. Time is it? 11:30, 12:30. About to have another candle print. All right. Hopefully this time we should sell through the 50. We get above that 50 enough, that's where I'm going to move my stop loss to. Golly, boy, these, look at that. That's a nasty. Oh my God, what a nasty wick that was. Ah, dang it. No love for the runner, guys. No love for the runner. So runners have been stopped out twice. So the one that we've been sitting here trading 2 micros up, we're 240 for the day, but time you take away fees, we're really only about $200. So we got like $40 in fees because we've been taking a lot of trades. And the reason why I have such big moves that I'm looking for is just because we're on 1 and 2 micros. So you need that 30 and 40 point move. It's like, do we rerun that wick up here? You would think we would. Ah, shoot, we just ran that one. Because we still got equal lows sent down here. Wasn't sure if we needed to take out those equal lows first. Yep, it's probably the case. I'll have to run those equal lows. Because you do have equal lows sitting at 44. I think that's going to be my last trade for the morning shift because, like I said, we've taken a lot of trades on these 2 micros. But overall, we're green today. We're green on all 3 funded accounts. This is the one I think we have at least 20 trading days. We've been trading this thing a lot just because we've been slow trading it. And so we only need about 3 more winning trades. These are fairly new just because I'd take a winner, take a loser, take a winner, loser. So these really have not kind of caught much traction. All right, there's your equal lows. I was wondering if this 34 holds, because that would be inside of that initial balance there from yesterday. Actually, is it 45? I thought it was 34. No. And this is your 1 hour chart here. All right, guys, we'll try to come back for power hour if there's a lot of movements in the charts. It really depends on what price action looks like. I've been hesitating about trading power hour just because I don't know. We're already green today. I think if we do trade power hour, we'll just, like I said, just trade low risk where we're not risking more than like $40 or $50 a trade. And this way we can hold on to our green day. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll try to be back at 3 o'clock. Thank you, crypto. Thank you, guys, everyone.